Aging is an undeniable part of life, a journey that every one of us must undertake. In our vibrant American culture, where the promise of a new adventure often lies just around the corner, growing older does not have to mean fading away or slowing down into obscurity. Rather, as we transition into our golden years, we are given a unique opportunity to reinvent ourselves, to adopt a new rhythm that, although gentler than the haste of youth, is rich with chances for deep reflection, authentic connection, and true fulfillment. The quality of your later years isn't measured by the fleeting luxuries you once coveted. It is defined by the enduring essentials that imbue life with meaning today. I invite you to join me on an exploration of 5 pivotal pillars: good health, financial stability, a loving family, meaningful friendships, and a deep sense of purpose. These are the building blocks that not only sustain our joy and independence, but also guide us toward a life filled with passion and adventure, regardless of age. Over the course of our conversation, I'll share personal stories, practical tips, and moments of reflection that reveal how aging can be a time of empowerment rather than decline. Whether you're in your 50s, meticulously planning for the future, or already savoring the joys of retirement, the insights and experiences I share today will encourage you to create the life you've always envisioned. 1. Good health, the foundation for a thriving life. I imagine waking up every morning with a heart full of gratitude and a body that feels light, agile, and ready to embrace the day. Good health is more than just the absence of illness. It is the very foundation on which we build our independence, our joy, and our ability to connect with the world around us. Consider the inspiring journey of John Matthews, a retired high school teacher from Columbus, Ohio. In his mid-60s, John first noticed an unwelcome guest, a persistent, dull ache in his joints that threatened to slow him down. Rather than resign himself to a life of chronic discomfort, John made a conscious, courageous decision to transform his lifestyle. His journey was not about recapturing the vigor of youth, but rather about nurturing his body with respect and care. John's transformation began with his diet. Gone were the days of relying on fast food and sugary drinks. Instead, John embraced a wholesome menu built around fresh, locally sourced produce. His mornings now started with a generous bowl of steel-cut oatmeal, garnished with crisp apples, a sprinkle of walnuts, and a drizzle of pure maple syrup. For lunch, he'd prepare vibrant salads bursting with kale, spinach, cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, and lean grilled chicken. Dinners were equally nourishing, often featuring baked salmon or turkey, accompanied by steamed broccoli, carrots, and a hearty serving of quinoa or brown rice. Even his drink choices evolved. No longer did he reach for sodas, but rather a refreshing glass of water infused with slices of lemon or cucumber. But nutrition was just one facet of John's holistic approach. Every day, without fail, he committed 25 minutes to physical activity. On sunny days, he would take brisk walks along a well-worn 1.5-mile loop in his neighborhood park, where towering oaks and meticulously cared-for lawns provided a picturesque backdrop. On days when the weather was less inviting, John turned to gentle chair yoga in his cozy living room, guided by online classes that helped him stretch and strengthen his body in a safe, low-impact way. Over time, these modest yet consistent efforts paid off. By the time John reached 75, he wasn't just managing his health, he was flourishing. He still finds immense joy in playing tag with his granddaughter in his backyard, and frequently embarks on hikes through Hocking Hills State Park, where the crisp, cool morning air and the radiant glow of sunrise remind him daily of nature's healing power. John's story teaches us a vital lesson. Caring for our health isn't about recapturing the lost energy of youth. It's about cherishing and nurturing the body we have right now, whether it's a brisk 20 to 30-minute walk, a nutrient-packed meal, or the laughter shared with friends and family during a favorite comedy. Every small act of self-care is an investment in a future brimming with vitality. Now, pause for a moment, reflect on your daily habits. Is there one small change you can implement today? A short walk, a healthier snack, or perhaps a few minutes of meditation? Remember, every positive decision, no matter how small, compounds over time, creating a legacy of health that adds not just years, but life to those years. Envision sitting with a friend over coffee, exchanging stories about how simple changes have enriched your day-to-day life, and inspiring one another to live with greater intention. 2. Financial stability. Enjoy the freedom you've earned. Financial stability is more than a number on a bank statement. It is the freedom to live life on your own terms. In a world where economic uncertainties can easily cast a shadow over our dreams, establishing a solid financial foundation becomes essential. With careful planning and mindful discipline, you can transform retirement into a time of exploration, adventure, and genuine independence. Let me introduce you to Linda Reynolds, a dedicated registered nurse from Houston, Texas, whose career spanned over 35 years of unwavering service. Throughout her years of hard work, Linda maintained a steadfast commitment to saving every month. She consistently contributed a portion of her earnings to her 401k and made deliberate, informed investments that slowly but surely built a robust financial cushion. Linda's approach was not about chasing overnight riches. Rather, it was about creating a secure future that would allow her to live comfortably and pursue her passions without worry. When Linda finally retired at the age of 70, she did so with a sense of liberation. The financial burdens that once loomed large were replaced by a newfound freedom. Linda began traveling across the United States, visiting iconic cities like New Orleans, San Francisco, and even venturing off the beaten path to explore small towns with rich histories. She enrolled in cooking classes in New Orleans, where the vibrant local cuisine sparked her creativity, and she often planned spontaneous weekend getaways in her trusty SUV. Enjoying the open road and the beauty of America. Financial freedom, however, is not solely about accumulating wealth. It's about having the means to care for yourself and to seize opportunities for joy. It might be as simple as setting aside a modest percentage of your paycheck into a retirement fund or establishing an emergency savings account to cushion against unexpected expenses. A flat tire, a minor home repair, or a surprise medical bill. Each dollar saved is a building block in the foundation of your future security. Imagine waking up each day without the nagging anxiety of financial uncertainty. Picture enjoying a leisurely breakfast without the looming thought of bills or unexpected expenses. With a well-thought-out financial plan, every mindful decision you make, whether it's tracking your expenses, budgeting for fun, or consulting a trusted financial advisor, creates a safety net that allows you to live freely and confidently. Linda's story stands as a powerful reminder. Discipline, perseverance, and smart financial planning can transform the later years of your life into a period of true independence and adventure. Tonight, consider taking a moment to review your own financial strategy. Even if you're just beginning, every small step from setting up automatic savings to learning more about investments moves you closer to a future where your dreams are not limited by financial constraints. 3. A loving family. The heart and soul of your journey. As the years pass, one truth remains constant. The true wealth in life is found in the love and support of family. No amount of money can replace the comfort of a warm hug, the reassurance of a familiar voice, or the enduring bond of shared memories. Family is the heart and soul that sustains us through the joys and challenges of life. Take, for instance, Michael Anderson from Scottsdale, Arizona. Michael's story is one of resilience and healing. After the tragic loss of his wife, Michael found himself not only grappling with overwhelming grief but also estranged from his daughter, gap widened by years of unresolved conflict. Instead of resigning himself to a life of regret and loneliness, Michael made a bold choice. He began writing letters to his daughter, long, heartfelt messages filled with memories of happier times, expressions of his love, and a sincere plea for reconciliation. At first, His daughter was hesitant, burdened by past hurts and misunderstandings. But Michael's consistent, genuine efforts slowly began to erode the walls between them. Their correspondence evolved into tentative phone calls and eventually regular conversations that rekindled a long-lost closeness. Michael's determination to rebuild their relationship illustrates a profound truth. Family is not merely defined by shared bloodlines, but by the effort, love, and forgiveness we extend to one another. Imagine the joy of a family reunion, where a spontaneous video call with a grandchild brightens a dull afternoon, or a surprise visit from a child who lives hundreds of miles away fills your heart with warmth. In our modern age, technology has made it easier than ever to bridge distances. Whether it's through a FaceTime call, a heartfelt text, or even a handwritten letter, these small acts of connection are the threads that weave the fabric of our emotional well-being. Michael's story encourages us to reach out, to make that phone call, to send that message, and to cherish every moment spent with family. Think about that relative you haven't spoken to in a while. Perhaps it's time to bridge that gap and rekindle a relationship that could enrich your life in ways you never imagined. Each gesture, however small, creates a legacy of love that transcends time and distance. 4. Meaningful friendships. The lifeline for a joyful soul. While family provides a foundation of unconditional love, friendships add the vibrant colors that make life truly joyful. Friendships are the companions who laugh with you during life's triumphs and stand by your side during its challenges. They are the lifeline that keeps your spirit buoyant, even when the world seems to grow heavy. In a picturesque town nestled in the foothills of Colorado, there exists a tight-knit circle of retirees who have turned a simple book club into a sanctuary of camaraderie. What began as a weekly meeting to discuss the latest bestsellers soon blossomed into a vibrant forum where members share their deepest thoughts, reminisce about the past, and support one another through the ups and downs of life. Every Saturday afternoon, they gather at a charming local cafe, its vintage decor and the aroma of freshly brewed coffee setting the perfect stage for meaningful conversation. Imagine sitting in that cafe in Austin, Texas, with an old friend by your side. Over plates of fluffy pancakes and steaming mugs of coffee, you reminisce about the days gone by, share your current struggles, and dream about the future. These are not fleeting interactions but deep, lasting bonds formed through trust, mutual respect, and shared experiences. Friendships in later life often develop at a different pace than those of our youth. They require patience, vulnerability, and the willingness to open up despite the scars that time may have left behind. Yet every sincere conversation, every shared laugh, every supportive gesture builds a network of connections that enriches your days and nurtures your soul. Take a moment to reflect on your own circle of friends. Is there someone you haven't reached out to lately? Perhaps join a local club, volunteer at a community center, or simply schedule a coffee date with someone whose presence always lifts your spirits. These connections, however modest, are the true treasures of life, reminding you that you are never truly alone. 5. A sense of purpose. The light that guides your way among all the essentials. Having a clear sense of purpose stands as the most profound. Purpose is that inner compass, the guiding light that infuses every day with meaning and direction. It isn't about achieving monumental feats or gaining widespread recognition. It is found in the small, intentional acts that, when woven together, create a life rich with fulfillment and joy. Consider Karen Lee, a retired librarian from San Francisco, California. After decades spent surrounded by the printed words of countless books, Karen found herself yearning for a new way to make an impact. She discovered that answer in volunteering at a local community center. Every afternoon, Karen dedicates several hours to tutoring children in reading and writing, helping them unlock the power of language. What started as a way to fill her spare time soon became a passion that revitalized her spirit in each child's eager eyes. Karen found not just gratitude but a reaffirmation of the importance of her contribution. Karen's journey reminds us that purpose is not reserved for grand, sweeping achievements. It is often nurtured in the quiet moments, the gentle act of sharing knowledge, the patient cultivation of a garden where every seedling represents hope, or the simple pleasure of writing heartfelt letters to friends and family. These acts may seem small on their own, but collectively, they form the backbone of a life lived with intention. A clear sense of purpose encourages you to wake up each morning with a deep-seated enthusiasm, knowing that your actions, however modest, contribute to a larger, meaningful tapestry. It might mean dedicating time each day to a hobby you love, perhaps a painting class in a local studio, or an evening spent writing in your journal by the soft glow of a lamp. Every moment invested in what you truly care about not only enriches your own life but also leaves an indelible mark on those around you. Moreover, purpose is not static, it evolves with you. As life circumstances change, so too do your goals and passions. For some, purpose is closely tied to spiritual or philosophical reflections that emerge during quiet moments of meditation or prayer. Setting aside time each day to simply reflect on what matters most to you, a quiet cup of tea, a walk through a blooming garden, or a conversation with a trusted friend, in these moments, you will find that purpose is the steady force that propels you forward, even during life's most challenging seasons. Live with intention, joy, and a healthy dose of adventure. As we come to the close of this journey, remember that aging gracefully is not about succumbing to a slow, monotonous routine. It's about embracing each day with the wisdom of experience, the passion of your youthful spirit, and a deep sense of gratitude for all that life has to offer. By focusing on these 5 essentials: good health, financial stability, a loving family, meaningful friendships, and a sense of purpose, you have the power to transform your later years into the most rewarding and dynamic chapter of your life. Every decision you make today shapes your tomorrow. Ask yourself, are you investing in what truly matters? Are you caring for your body and mind, planning diligently for financial security, nurturing the relationships that fill your heart, and seeking a purpose that ignites your inner fire? In America, where every day holds the promise of new adventures and cherished memories, you have the power to redefine what it means to grow old. Your golden years are not merely a time to look back on the past, they are a precious opportunity to forge new paths, create vibrant memories, and celebrate the endless potential that life has to offer. Live boldly, love deeply, and never stop seeking the adventures that make life extraordinary. Let these truths guide you as you build a future where every day is a celebration of life, resilience, and the enduring spirit of living on your own terms. Embrace the journey, treasure each moment, and remember that your life story isn't measured by the number of years you live, but by the depth of the love, connections, and experiences you cultivate along the way. As you reflect on these words, imagine the countless possibilities that lie ahead. Each sunrise a promise of laughter, each sunset a reminder of a day well lived. This is your time to invest in yourself and in those around you, to create a legacy of compassion, strength, and joy that will inspire generations to come. Thank you for joining me on this exploration today. May you find inspiration in every moment, courage in every challenge, and joy in every new beginning. Now, go forth and live a life that is not only long but profoundly fulfilling, a life that you can proudly call your own.